Hi, Bug Monster Mitch, to do a video real quick. This will be quick because if you can't tell my voice, I've been dealing with sinus drainage, pressure, all that. That's a little disgusting. Sorry, I just wanted to let you know what was going on. That's primarily the reason I haven't created or uploaded too many videos in the past few days, probably in the last 4 or 5 days, whatever, however long it's been. It may not have been that long. It just feels longer because I like to typically, um, upload videos 2, maybe 3 times a week for um, my viewers. I don't really care about the algorithm too much. I just care about the production and the viewership and the you know um, back and forth that I have with my viewers, getting comments every so often. But today's video is going to be, songs or um, sound effects, soundtrack of Halloween themed music, or like I said, sound effects mainly, or at least partially. Um, so it's today is October 25th, Saturday, October 25th, as I'm recording this, about 2:30 in the afternoon, Louisiana time. In my area, the weather is terrible right now. Um, so that's what we're dealing with in my neck of the woods. But like I said, being that Halloween is this coming Friday, I thought it would be kind of fitting to get in, some music or sound effects or soundtracks of the season. I know many of us don't think of, music or anything associated with Halloween too much. I know I don't. This video idea just came spur of the moment out of nowhere. Hey, that's a good one to maybe talk about, or, if there's more interest, if more people think about this maybe. So anyway, without getting too much further off track, the songs or music that come to mind for Halloween for me, or some of the classics, I say classic, but um, kind of well known, um, being Monster Mash. And forgive me, I don't know who originated Monster Mash song, and we've all heard it. We've all heard the song. Talking about um, just all kind of monsters and creatures like a werewolf, Frankenstein monster, mummy, Count Dracula, asking for his Transylvanian twist, something like that. So yeah, Monster Mash right off the bat. Um, doesn't necessarily have to be Halloween, but it's Halloween adjacent, so to speak. And okay, um, this is this isn't song or music really, but if you think about it, if you go into haunted houses, um, which I know so many of us do, I don't, um, for obvious reasons, of course, with the hair and all, couldn't really navigate myself through all that. But other than the obvious reason, um, I'm a scared cat. I'll jump at anything right now. Loud noise, if I get surprised, which isn't very uncommon if you know me. Um, you'll know I could expect somebody to show up right now, and when they do, I'll jump out of my skin, jump out of my chair if I'm not belted, which I typically am always belted, unless I'm just getting in or getting out of the chair. Um, just that's the type of person I am altogether, and my disability kind of matters. Anyway, along with haunted houses comes, screams, rattling chains, maybe witch cackles, demonic sounds, or, chainsaws, quite a number of things. You can throw some other things down in the comments that I haven't listed. There's so many more, and just wet, squishy noises, supposed blood dripping, or anything. So yeah, just a number of things associated with Halloween, haunted houses, just like I keep saying, a number of possible sounds, noises, whatever. So, um, being a Gen X, part of Generation X, Michael Jackson, King of Pop, may he rest in peace, is and was very popular when I was growing up. And one of his songs, one of his so many songs, um, that generate around, you know, the radio waves or whatever, um, that remind me of something spooky, something a little off-putting, um, maybe associated with Halloween, not necessarily, not necessarily, but um, his song Thriller. Um, if you're old enough to remember the music video of Thriller, the middle of everything is a choreographed number, a dance number of Michael Jackson as a zombie in a red leather um, jumpsuit among or behind him or other zombie extra dancers. They just do a little, you know, zombie-esque shuffle slide dance. And Vincent Price narrates a little poem at the end and has a little cackle, um, laugh himself at the very end. So, yeah. Other than that, strangely enough, is a Christmas Halloween combination movie um, in from 1993 or 1992, something else, Gen X, you know, people will probably remem- remember, love it or hate it. Is a stop motion animation movie of Tim Burton presents The Nightmare Before Christmas. And yes, it's The Nightmare Before Christmas, kind of Christmas and Halloween thrown into one animated cartoon movie. Put it in a blender and with the mind of behind it. You get Jack Skellington, a Sally, uh, girl Frankenstein type monster with a Frankenstein type skeleton inventor, and the boogeyman and his three childlike henchmen demons. Anyway, to capture Santa Claus and bring him back to Halloween Town, I think it's called. But anyway, the opening number, opening song to or of The Nightmare Before Christmas is Halloween. This is Halloween or Halloween Town, something like that. I don't know the correct title. If you do, please tell me down in the comments. But you know, they just successfully went through another Halloween for the year, and after a while, Jack Skellington just finds other trees of their holidays, like Easter, I believe, um, Thanksgiving, and maybe St. Patrick's Day. But what do you know? The one that interests him the most is the tree with the Christmas tree on it. the leading him into Christmas Land or Christmas Town, whatever it is. Um, and then he sings the song, What's This? And ironically, I found out through the years that Jack Skellington's voice is done by one man, I forget the name. The singing voice is done by no other than Danny Elfman, a longtime collaborator with Tim Burton, done musical scores for the original, well, maybe not original, but 1989 Batman, um, Beetlejuice, and I think Beetlejuice, along with so many others. But yeah, kind of got off track here and there, but oh, and one other song is um, when Bette Midler and the other um, two Sanderson sisters of the movie Hocus Pocus um, get on stage at the dance and sing the song I Put a Spell on You. So, like I said, that's just a handful of Halloween themed, Halloween adjacent, you know, songs, soundtracks, sounds, whatever. So I hope you enjoyed this. I didn't intend to go on this long, like I said. Tell my voice not up to par, but I thought I had to get this one out. So thank you. Good day. Good evening. Um, love each other. Take care of each other. Back soon with another video.